hearing Dr. Shashi ji, I think we must all be feeling that ICAS is really in for great future. Yesterday, the MCM, again, it has been coming up again and again, that what is the vision document we have for the future, with such exemplary articulation of what astrology means. I think ICAS is in real good hands, and Gayatri ji must be feeling what her father set out to do for astrology. It is passing on to great hands. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. To understand the structured guide on how the southwest and northeast directions of a home, the two most energetically significant zones in the Vastu Shastra, influence four core life areas: career, wealth, marriage and education. I invite Secunderabad Chapter 5 Secretary Shri Pratapa Garu to take over.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste to all of you. So I'm going to start about this topic called as power quadrants and Vastu, but practically I never wanted to be into Vastu. So it has pulled me into Vastu. I started with Jyotisha, but then somehow I got into Vastu also, and I'm still learning to excel in this particular subject. Basically, we have four quadrants and four directions, which are cardinal directions, which are all these are very important. Particularly when we come to Vastu as a topic, there are two most important things which are very, very important. Of that I call the Pitru Devatas and the Devatas. Okay, before that, does really Vastu can imply or enhance our lives? This is the biggest question. I always had this. So, can Vastu make us, I mean to say, when we have a 100% Vastu compliant house, do you think we can become a Ambani? It's a question, absolutely, to think about it. So, ideally, what happens is that people think if we have a very bad birth chart, but we are living in a very Vastu compliant house, there is every chance that we can really become Ambani. And there are a lot of YouTube astrologers who actually tell you also. But practically, no. It is impossible. There should be something which is promised. Your birth chart is the base and Vastu is only an enhancer of it. I'm not covering all the points, but I'm just giving you a crisp of it. So your birth chart is the main chart, which will tell you what is that your life going to be. What addition Vastu will there is, whatever opportunities are blocked in your life, that will be opened up. When you live in a Vastu compliant house, all the available resources which are blocking you will make you open up. So it will help you to enhance what is written in your birth chart. That is only what I mean. So it is basically Vastu cannot override your destiny, but it remains supreme. Birth chart remains supreme. Okay. It eases challenges written in your charts, but cannot manufacture new outcomes. That means that if your birth chart is bad, but if you live in a very top-notch Vastu compliant house, you will never become an Ambani. You will remain as it is. Simple. Any opportunity is blocked will actually open up. That is the only thing. So it is like an amplifier. Vastu enhances opportunities, which is promised in your birth chart. It is not going to create any new opportunities for your life. Okay, it will only enhance things. Last but not least, this is called as a wind beneath your wings. It will push you up. It will never cut your block. It will not create any blockages. So this is all about this question, can Vastu dominate your birth chart? So it is very simple. You can write it down and I can stamp on it that Vastu will only enhance your opportunities and remove your blockages. Now, when I already started saying that northwest and southwest, these are the two quadrants I am going to talk about it. Brief and crisp, I'll try to finish as fast as I can. So what is this northwest and southwest? Let's start with southwest. As I already told you, Pitru Devatas are most important than Devatas are important. Now my question, is Pitru Devatas dominant than Devatas or Devatas are dominant to Pitru Devatas? The answer is very simple. Pitru Devatas are more dominant than the Devatas. Okay. So life, like you can see, your life god is your parents and your grandparents, whom we can actually see. Okay. So Pitru Devatas are those who are departed also. Okay. So these are the people who can dominate. So which are the two quadrants which will resemble Pitru Devatas and Devatas? Southwest and northeast, right? Now, northeast, sorry. So southwest, what is southwest? As I already said, it is Pitru Devatas. Planet which denotes this location is Rahu, right? So when you come into this place, the element is earth, and what is the quality of this? Stability and authority. So it actually gives you stability in life. So whether you take marriage, whether you take career, whether you take wealth, anything which needs is must is a stability. So when we do not have stability, it will not sustain for a longer period of time. So this is very, very important thing for us. Okay. So who's the ruler? The divine ruler is Pitru Devatas. Okay. Niruti is the god over here. Okay. So Rahu is the planetary rod. I'm sure a lot of us think that Rahu is a very bad planet or it is a negative planet. So ideally when we talk about malefic and benefic, there's nothing called as malefic by nature. It is basically divided either in spiritual or materialistic. It's the only difference what we have between malefic and benefic. So one guides us towards spiritual, one guides us towards materialistic. Okay. Now when we talk about this earth element, it talks about being grounded energy, that is having strength to stabilize whatever we are going to do. So the next is wealth magnet. So this is also a place where it attracts financial stability. Stability is something common. What are we going to talk about this particular quadrant, which is southwest. So attracts finance. It also locks wealth. So it locks wealth in the sense it will keep the money sustained and draws prosperity also. The next is core qualities, which is called about stability, authority, groundedness and financial security. I already spoke about it. Energy gateway is balancing southwest energy. So there should not be any defect in southwest. When I say no defect in southwest, it means all the directions, not just southwest, whether it is southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest, east, west, north, south, anything should not be having any defect. It should be defect free. Okay. A lot of people cut down their northeast because of the weight thing, which has come up very recently. Last 10, I think 1-2 decades, we started saying cutting the northeast corners absolutely, because it will reduce the weight on the northeast and increase weight on the southwest, which is absolutely wrong. Okay, so this also promotes your physical, emotional well-being and reduces your stress. Okay, I'll talk about the next one, which is northeast. Interesting thing is, the ruler of this is called as Isha. I have not said it is Shiva or Rudra or any other form. I said Isha. You know what is the difference between Isha and any other form? Isha is a lord of universe. That is, for even a Bhuta, Preta, for us or every planet or every world thing is always under the governance of Isha. Isha is the supreme lord. He is nothing but he is the only one and the only one lord in the universe. So the planets here is Jupiter and Ketu. Both have wisdom. Okay. I've been always said by Jairam sir whenever met that only one planet which has seen moksha is Ketu. All of you know that Sudarshan Chakra had cut the Rahu Ketu, Svarbhanu. So the Ketu is the only fellow who has gone to Swarga and came back. So that is one which is giving Jupiter and Ketu, which is wisdom along with the thought towards moksha. So most of the spiritual thing. So when we talk about your northeast, northeast is also a zone for energy for the entire house. It is the divine energy which is coming from one corner to which is activating your entire house. Okay. So this is quality is clarity and cosmic gateway. That is where we call it as cosmic gateway. Okay, I've just said this. Okay. So this particular zone governs your spiritual growth, mental clarity and overall health of all the occupants of this house. So whoever lives in a house which has a good northeast will always have all these qualities with them. Okay. So profoundly shapes throughout process, choice and daily actions of all this. So whatever activities you are doing, the first thing what we are supposed to do is meditation or some form of devotional thing. So which is what is going to be ruled by this particular one. Again, this, as I already said, this is a cosmic receiver. So this is a place which will receive energy and deliver this energy to all of us who are living in that particular house. Okay. Again, this is also a place for the Vastu Purusha's head. The Vastu Purusha head resides on this particular thing. I don't know how many of you know Vastu. So people who have an introduction to the Vastu also can understand this particular thing. So this is the head of the Vastu Purusha. So it talks about intelligence and divine connections. Okay. Lastly, the counterbalance, the southwest stability keeps northwest clean, well lit. So when I talk about this particular point, I have something in my mind. So when we talk about south, west and northeast, so the balance between these two directions will maintain your malefic and malefic, which is spiritual and materialistic life in your whole house, whoever is residing in such houses. Okay. So as I said, this is the direction which we are talking. So southwest is your feet of the Vastu Purusha and northeast is the head of the Vastu Purusha. So which is also connected with Sushumna Nadi. There is Rahu and Ketu between both of this. Rahu on the southwest and Ketu in the northeast. So which is energizing. I think all of us are experienced of this particular snake which is there in our lives, right? In Telugu we call Vennupamu. So all our life is standing on that backbone. So this is the backbone for whole of us as an individual. As it is already said that Yat Brahmande Tat Primdande Tat Yat Pindande Tat Brahmande. So everything in universe is within us and everything within us is there in universe. So we resemble, universe resembles us. So these two energies are going to drive our all these points which we discussed, which is about stability, authority, financial security, particularly ancestral blessings, which is very important to take our lives forward. Okay. Earth energy on towards southwest. When you talk about northeast, it is about cosmic energy, mental clarity, spiritual growth, divine connection. Having only earning money will do nothing. It will increase only our papa karma. So reducing papa and punya will give us moksha. So which is the ultimate goal for every one of us. If not today, tomorrow. If not this birth, the next birth. So when we talk about this, as I said you that Sushumna Nadi is also being activated by with these two directions, which is called as southwest and northeast. Okay, now as we see the importance of southwest and northeast, what is that we said? No cuts allowed. There should not be any cuts, or that is what we call as contractions or extensions. So no cuts allowed, no extensions allowed. Keep them enclosed. That it means that they should not be also open. Okay. And southwest must be higher than your northeast. Your southwest always should be higher than the northeast on the ground also. Okay, so the last point is northeast must also stay low. So this symbol simplifies. So I will actually was about to talk about marriage and we were also talking about the delays of marriage. So these are all connected. Whatever I spoke till now is all affecting on your marriage or your career or your children's education or wealth. Okay, so I'll skip these slides because they're all quite repetitive. What is must and what is not is already mentioned. Okay, so when you have a strong northeast, that is your northeast is strong but your southwest is weak, what happens is it will give you brilliant ideas but no execution. It will stay back wherever you are. If you're strong at southwest and your weak northeast will make you, gives you opportunity but will not give you money. So you have ideas but no job, we have job but no prosperity. This is the problem what you're going to get. Okay, so both should always be balanced. Okay, northeast is the inflow magnet and southwest is the leakage. So as a very simple example is, so when you have your northeast giving you a lot of money, southwest holds that money. So whatever you are earning is held by the southwest. Assume that if that is a tap and this is a bucket, so whatever you are earning, 1 crore you have earned in a month and 1 crore is saved. Assume that there is a hole in the bucket. What will happen? 1 crore spent. So this is what is going to happen when you have this northeast and southwest not balanced. Okay. So the same goes with education. I'll tell a little about education. Education basically you should always have it in west of southwest, which is all connected to all these things. Okay. I'll also skip this and so the basic remedy part I'll come. Very simple, you are not supposed to have cuts and extensions on all these 2 quadrants which we discussed. It should not also be cluttered. So declutter northeast immediately if you have. If you do not have your northeast corner, build your northeast corner. Okay, and you always maintain the weight which is being discussed between southwest and northeast. Northwest is the right bedroom for the children who are going to get married, so that they'll get married quicker. Okay, keep your northeast also very clean and pure. Clean and pure matlab you should be clean and pure. Who are supposed to sleep if you have a bedroom? You think about it, it is all open. Thank you, I'll stop here.
Thank you, Pratap Garu, for a wonderful presentation. May I request Honorary National Vice President Shri P.R. Vashishji to honor the speaker.